Hi everyone, myself Sebin, Department of Sociology. Welcome to E-Content Development Center, Majlis Arts and Science College, Puramannur. Today we are going to discuss about the components of life skill. After this session, you will realize the importance and relevance of life skill education in everyday life. World Health Organization defined life skill is the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. What are the life skills? WHO identified 10 core elements of life skill: critical thinking, creative thinking, decision making, problem solving, self-awareness, empathy, effective communication, interpersonal relationship, coping with stress, coping with emotion. Next we are going to discuss about these core elements in detail. First one is critical thinking. Critical thinking is the ability to analyze the information and experience in objective manner. Critical thinking can contribute to health by helping us to recognize and assess the factors that influence attitude and behavior, such as values, peer pressure and media. Moving to the next element, creative thinking. Creative thinking is an ability to look at the things differently and find new ways of solving problems. It is important because it helps you to look at problems and situations from a fresh perspective. Moving to the third element, decision making. The process of examining your possibilities, options, comparing them and choosing a course of action. It helps us deal constructively with decision about our lives. The fourth element is problem solving. Problem solving is a cognitive activity or higher order mental function directed at achieving a goal. Significant problems that are left unresolved can cause mental stress and give rise to accompanying physical strain. Moving to the fifth element, self-awareness. Self-awareness theory states that when we focus our attention on ourselves, we evaluate and compare our current behavior to our internal standards and values. It's simply a recognition of ourselves. The sixth element is empathy. It is the ability to read the emotion and emotion state of others, such as body language, voice variation and facial expressions. Empathy can help us to accept others who may be very different from ourselves. Moving to the seventh element, effective communication. Effective communication, accurately transmitting the symbolic concept in your brain to the brain of another person. In order to have effective communication, the other person must receive and interpret them as you intended. The next component is interpersonal relationship. This skill help us to establish a rapport with the people whom we interact with. It also improve our relationship, provide a good work environment, leadership and increase your productivity and success. The ninth element is coping with stress. It means the recognizing the source of stress in our life, recognizing how stress affects us and acting in ways that help us to control this level of stress by changing our environment or lifestyle and by learning how to relax. The last element is coping with emotion. It is the skill to recognize emotion within us and others, being aware of how emotion influence behavior and being able to respond to emotions appropriately. Intense emotion like anger, sadness can have negative effect on our health if we do not respond appropriately. These are the core elements of life skill proposed by World Health Organization. Thank you.